What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Foxy. Welcome back to the Fox's Den. Getting into another reaction. Got a new episode of Dr. Stone. New World Part 2, or Season 3, Episode 13. Very excited for this. Right back into it for the first episode back. You know what I'm saying? Like, started right where we left off. Got a little refresher before the opening played of what they accomplished right before, you know, Part 1 ended, which was they got the platinum. They used that platinum. And it was actually more of an abundant amount than they thought. Like, it's still a tiny amount compared to most things since it's such a rare material. But in terms of the quantity of the platinum itself, it was like, okay, damn. Like, Senku's dad really, like, worked his ass off to get this. And you know, they're lucky to have that amount in general. So it gave us a little, you know, playback of last season of, like, seeing Senku's dad every day at the river for a long time, collecting, like, he set out a certain amount of time per day, every day, to be able to just straight up, like, old-fashioned mining, just wait, like, with a bucket in the water, just praying to God that you get some good amount of gold, and then within gold is sometimes platinum. So we saw that, got that little refresher, and then first things first, the main priority of last episode is we got to get Kaseki, because if we get Kaseki, he's our main person that builds things, our manufacturer type character, that, and he loves it, of course, and it's way more precise too. Like, he's really good at that. Like, that's his talent. And so that is our main priority, because we want to build this drone, which we're going to use to be able to steal that petrification beam weapon. That way we can use it ourselves, or if I doubt we would really use it ourselves, but at least learn how to use it, but also mainly harness it. Like, why is this thing the petrification beam, and how did they harness it? You know what I'm saying? Like, this little weapon that the girl is using as the petrification beam weapon, that can't be the only thing that petrifies people. Like, the radius of it is nowhere near on the scale that happened to the whole world 3,000 years ago. So there's got to be some other main source, which I feel like we're going to figure out later in the season. And it's going to be more connected to this leader of this island and these villagers that we have yet to even seen. Like, we've gotten, like, maybe, like, one little shadow figure of him, of, you know, maybe the ambassador going to talk to him or something, or at least knowing where his little house is at the top of the trees. But other than that, we have no idea who this person is. So I have a feeling we're going to figure that out later, along with the origins of the petrification beam. But now that we have Kaseki, I'm assuming in this episode, like, again, this pacing of the show is very fast, which I love. It doesn't spend too much time on one thing. It's just like, okay, we got to make this, and then, okay, now that we have this, we can go out and do this and achieve this goal. Yeah, you know, all that stuff. So I'm assuming in this episode we're going to get into it right away, where we have retrieved Kaseki, as well as Taiju, because we needed Taiju to help lift Kaseki up. Because, I mean, I was thinking maybe Kaseki could swim himself up with the revival fluid after he got revived, but he's a little bit older, so that probably wouldn't have been ideal. So it was a good call to revive Taiju, who's already a big asset to us just because he's so strong and can help us with an abundance of things as well. Endurance, and also just anything else that we need. So yeah, I'm expecting pretty quickly we're going to revive Kaseki. That way he can get to work on whatever he wants to work on. He's gonna be hyped up. He's like, bet I'm back, I can work on things again. And he's gonna be excited for all the projects that he has to do, because he's gonna have a lot of assignments from fucking Senku. So that's what I'm expecting. And then maybe, you know, as I said, the pacing's pretty quick. Maybe we already see the drone get built pretty quickly, and maybe see it finish this episode. Who knows? So I'm very excited to get into this. If you guys enjoy the reaction, please leave a like down below, comment, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so the next one's dropping. Let's get into it. Dr. Stone, Season 3, Episode 13. Straight to a finished drone. Okay, bet. He said it himself. That's the little teaser we get. And then the opening plays. Into the fray we go. The Medusa's true face. Okay. What does that fucking mean? Is that about the girl that uses the petrification beam weapon? Ooh. Yeah, that's a huge little chunk missing, bro. Oh my god, it's It's shaped like shit. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he wasn't with us. Bro, this man swam all the way back by himself. This man's a legend. Everyone's already? Dude, this man's is a fucking... He's a superhuman, basically. He is our Superman in the stone world. I have no idea, but I'll be back. It'll only take a few hundred trips. Bro, Taiju's that guy, bro. He don't care how many trips it's gonna take, bro. Like I said, musclehead. Damn right, yo. No matter how challenging it is, they don't give a fuck. Look how much they've already accomplished in this stone world. From the beginning, Senku was like, all right, bet, it's time to get to work. Like, we're gonna revive this civilization. Starting things from scratch, literally. There we go. No shit tattoo. Love it. His first time experiencing it. That was so exciting. Yeah, okay. Him and Suika. Damn right. He knew he was gonna get revived. That's what I'm saying. Their crew is a tight fucking crew, bro. Like, after everything they've accomplished, like I've said, with Senku already up to this point, like, bro, they believe in each other wholeheartedly. Let's fucking go. Gin was right. Yo, he's distraught. But hey, look, he's gonna fix it up pretty goddamn quickly. So at the same time, while he's building the things that we need, we're also, the rest of them are putting the pieces of everybody else back together. So we're about to have our crew back pretty quickly. A fidget spinner? It's so common. Like, that's such a new toy too. Like, bro, what? Okay. Look at how they look at Leonardo da Vinci. Look at how they connected a fucking fidget spinner to Leonardo da Vinci, bro. He mastered both art and science. Oh my goodness. The connections they make with, like, things that we understand. Like, this is what I'm talking. Like, a fidget spinner. A fidget spinner? Really? That is wild. So wait, they've already finished? God tier, damn right. See, they're non-stop work. It's dark right now. It's nighttime. They're still working. No time wasted, literally. Ooh. Who the fuck? This has got to be a native. And they purposely didn't, like, show the face, like the face, like, details on that one wasn't the same as everybody else that we already know, and that's on purpose because we're not gonna actually see who it is until it's revealed when they're revived. It's got to be a native though to this island. So we're gonna have a new ally, and then also all of our other big heavy hitters. Our whole crew is about to be back. He's being challenged. He's getting hyped up. Let's go. Oh, look at that. What'd I say, bro? We're not even halfway through the episode. There's gonna be some trial and error. Oh, I remember this dude's name. It's Ginro, I'm pretty sure. My man's has been going through it ever since he got chosen for this. I'm playing as a girl. You probably won't get assaulted. Yeah, but they don't know he's a guy. Till they touch you know where, if they do that. My man's just going through it. Oh, man. Okay, he's somehow done his own deduction and thinks that she's the intruder as well. Is he just being weird, or does he actually think that? Like, is he just trying to have a conversation with her? Because Kohaku is fucking bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might just be trying to start some convo. But... don't sniff it at home. So wait, is this like a psychedelic, or is it more of just like a something that's gonna put them to sleep? I think that's what it is. Something that's gonna put them to sleep. Okay, still, there's another curtain behind this motherfucker. Bro, he's so nervous. Come on, relax, relax, relax. You got this. You got this, Ginro. What the fuck was that? A secret language? Well, they're keeping close tabs on the motherfuckers that they know about. Yeah, this motherfucker creepy as shit, bro. Yo. A tomboy trying to be strong. So does he know he's a boy or not? I guess his cover isn't blown yet. Okay, here we go with this encounter. Damn! Yo, she going in! This isn't gonna blow your cover? I mean, I guess they've already kind of found her out then. This is why she's trying to get away from Mose. Damn. Oh, okay, wait. Mose doesn't agree with that. Excuse me? Flash step? Wait, he defended her. So this is what I'm saying. Maybe, like, he's trying to, like... or no, maybe he just wants to kill for himself. Such a cute girl go to waste. Okay, yeah. So no, he's trying to get with her, bro. I swear to God. Yeah, but does he really want to fight? I feel like he's really just trying to get close to you. He knocked him out, but yeah, the main thing was to get info. Oh, it's just a stone. He's petrified. Wait, so the leader is just a fake. Or not really a fake, but he's petrified. He's missing pieces. Oh god, here we go. Are you even gonna get away from here? Damn, okay, we getting into it, bro. Damn! Go ahead, Kohaku. Ooh, a little slow motion? Bro, I'm telling you, bro, he's trying to like get close to her, bro. See, look, this man's. Maybe a little hint on who she really likes. Shit's really starting to heat up now. What is it with his nails? He just put like sharp stones on over his fingers? That was a far ass jump. Who's to say he's not gonna chase you? That's not good. Oh my god, he actually got stabbed. I was not expecting this. Oh fuck, dude. Oh fuck. That's not good. Dude, oh my god, we're seeing blood and possibly death. And he's falling. Bro. Oh no, but what if we say, we need to get this petrification beam weapon now. We need to petrify him now. We need to petrify him. And he still relayed that info. He looked just like Soyuz, that's right. Yeah, like what? So like Soyuz is like related to like the main like royal family of this like island, potentially? There's no way he actually dies, bro. This is the most out of cut like death in the show ever if he actually dies, man. Like, and he's really going through it now. Not only did he have to play as a girl, but he accomplished what he wanted to do, but he got stabbed. Bro, petrify him. She has it. She has the weapon. Is she baiting her to make sure that she petrifies her and him? Yeah, right. She's not falling for it. Oh, okay, they don't want us to see. They don't want them to see the weapon, and that's baiting them out to get petrified. They're gonna be petrified together, and then we're gonna have to save them. Okay, so he's not gonna die. He's not gonna die. We got this. Come on. And this is honestly the perfect moment. Like if they got the drone finished by now, they can steal it right after they petrify them too. Yeah, what the fuck is that? It's science, yeah. Someone made that fucking thing, and somehow they got a hold of this weapon. God damn. We still don't know the origin of this thing, which we're obviously going to find out later, but like, if we get our hands on that, that's what allows us to study it and dissect it and figure it out. They believe in their friends and comrades wholeheartedly. They're okay with being petrified. Within that, also, Ginro is going to be saved. He's not going to die. Holy shit, bro. This part 2 is going crazy, bro. This shit, oh my god, man. Like I said, the pacing, like, it's fucking... this is the second episode. It's popping off, bro. I think that's it. I don't think there's any end credit or anything. Wow, man. Wow. What a fucking second episode, bro. That's what I'm saying. This is the first 2 episodes of part 2, and it's astounding. Like, that was a crazy episode. These first 2 episodes have gotten right back into the mix with things. Like, damn, man. Alrighty, guys. What another amazing, fucking spectacular episode of Dr. Stone. Like I was saying, these first 2 episodes have been really fucking strong for starting off part 2 of the 3rd season. I mean, first episode, we get right back into where we left off. And it's like, okay, we have to save Kaseki. That's first priority, so we can build this drone, so we can steal this petrification beam weapon. And that way, we can study it, we can dissect it, we can learn what it's really made of, and find out the science behind it. And learning that will allow us to replicate it, so we can have our own, and also maybe regulate it and learn really maybe the origin behind it too, as we learn more of the history behind these islanders and the people at the top that have been controlling this island. Because as we learned this episode 2, the leader is a fake. There's no real like master. The real masters of this island are the top of the brass, which is the ambassador, which is that guy who looks like a fucking chef with his little fucking Chef Boyardee fucking mustache, Mose, and then the girl that holds on to and uses the petrification beam weapon. Those 3 are the main ones in control. The master is just, I mean, what they call the master and where he's kept at is just some statue that's broken into pieces, doesn't look the same, you know what I'm saying? Or no, doesn't not look the same, but he doesn't look full, right? There's missing pieces in his face. It doesn't really look like there's much of his lower body intact. So who knows where the rest of his pieces are at. and maybe it's some sort of symbolism that they keep for their village or whatever. I don't know the purpose of having that fake master there, but we do definitely know at this point that it's important, because once Ginro found that information and saw what he really saw, he made the connection right away that it looks like Soyuz. So Soyuz potentially is related to this person, which means maybe if this master was actually a master, whereas he was the leader of this island, and for whatever reason they petrified him because maybe a struggle between two factions on this one island. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that are in power now petrified him to take control for themselves and do what they want instead of listening to him, right? You know what I'm saying? And maybe Soyuz is a part of that family, like maybe his son or his grandson or something, and that's why he left when he was a baby, because there was maybe some sort of civil war going on where there was a struggle for power. You know, the person that is in this place that is missing pieces in stone, that side of the island, and then the other side where it's Mose and this other guy and the girl with the petrification beam weapon, there was a struggle of power there, and that's why people left and started Ishigami Village, or met up with that, or started Ishigami Village, because there's normal people just trying to live their normal lives. They're not trying to deal with like fucking turmoil and violence. So no wonder they would have left. So that makes a lot more sense now on why Soyuz even left in the first place and why Ishigami Village even started, because there had to have been some sort of struggle of power between two factions on this island. And some people said, fuck it, we're getting the fuck out of here. And that whole connection is coming from this statue looking like Soyuz. You know what I'm saying? So there's some relation there, and I can't wait to learn more about that as we watch throughout the season. But that's pretty much the grand scope of what we got this episode. But starting from the beginning, we got right back into like I said, like starting just the operation of everything. Like we were multitasking to an all-time high. We get Kiseki back, we revive him pretty much right away. There was a missing piece at first in his back that looked like a fucking turd, and they were kind of freaking out at first. Senku was like, oh, it doesn't matter, you won't care. But like, maybe you would. Like, that, who wants a fucking shit tattoo on their back? You know what I'm saying? But that's when Taiju comes in. He made multiple trips over and over again, free diving, because he can hold his breath for a couple minutes apparently, and already knew where they were at to begin with, so that made it easier instead of searching while you're diving. And slowly but surely, through multiple trips throughout the whole day and into the night, he's pretty much gathered everybody, like everybody's pieces. And they've already made, and while they were multitasking, Kiseki's already starting to build the drone from Seku's blueprint, what we actually need to make, rebuilt the lab car, and then using that, like kind of how they rebuilt the lab car to use it as another tool to make some of the other things that they needed, like these little balls or marbles, that they then shifted into each hole on this little thing where they could size them out. So each one, like they have multiple of one size, so it's not different sizes, because that's gonna mess up maybe the stabilization or whatever in terms of the motor that they were trying to make, which is based off a fidget spinner, which somehow they connected to Leonardo da Vinci. Like they're making, like, I love how they connect things with the science stuff. Like the fidget spinner is a very new like toy in like the past couple years that came out, and like it like went, I guess, viral, you could say, because like pretty much every kid had one, or a lot of people had one. Like they just had, like, yeah, it's just fucking, you know, you just fidget with it. But connecting that, something so common and relative to us as an audience, because that is something that we do know about as of recently, to the science behind of what they're trying to make through a motor and a drone, and then kind of the origin of that motor or drone, which had to, you know, connected to Leonardo da Vinci, like an actual pioneer in like science and art. That was such a cool connection. So that's why I love this show for that aspect, as well as the comedy and everything else and the pacing. So as you can see, they were multitasking very well. Started working on that drone right away with Kiseki after they revived him, and then as Taiju was bringing all the pieces back, they were slowly but surely putting everybody back together to their whole piece. And that way they're at least ready to be revived, but they're slowly but surely making more revival fluid, so they can't revive everybody right away. And even if they did, they want to make sure that their hideout doesn't get exposed, because if they do, they're in a tight enclosed space. It's over for everybody. They're going to be all petrified. So they got to be careful. But they already got one good test, like one good like prototype of the drone. So, you know, by next episode, it might actually be finished. And then that's when we get into the actual scuffle between Kohaku and Mose, and then the fucking ambassador guy and Ginro getting that info about the Soyuz looking person who's supposed to be the master, actually using that pineapple, which whatever they put in it, like a little drop of sulfuric acid or something, that made the guy kind of fall asleep for a second or feel a little dizzy, a little, you know, wobbly, throwing off his equilibrium. That gave him the chance to look at the thing and get that info. But then he had to get away from him. And the guy mentioned himself before that there has been girls that have seen it before, and he's like, I never wanted to kill them. So that means he's done this before, where he's had to kill people because they've learned the truth. So Ginro jumps down and he sees Kohaku fighting Mose. He's like, oh god, thank god Kohaku's here, like, over here, help. But he's not paying attention to behind him. I was like, what is stopping him from chasing you? And then sure enough, he comes down right behind him and stabs him with those fucking stone like claws or whatever that he puts over his fingers. And that was a very shocking moment, because it's been a while that we've seen actual like bloodshed, and it's rare to see death in this show. So the fact that happened, it just like threw me off. Like, there's no actual way that we're killing off Ginro, right? Like, because such a random character to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's been a part of our crew for a long time, but he's also not one of the main focal points of our crew. Huge in the fact of comedic relief, but I don't feel like he's been too big on a certain, like, he hasn't found his path and like what he enjoys or whatever. But he's very good friends with Ginro, or maybe are they brothers? I don't think they're brothers because they look fucking completely different, but they're very close. And it just came out of left field. I was like, there's no way they're actually killing him off. So sure enough, I was like, okay, the logical thing was like, we gotta petrify him. We gotta fucking petrify him. So that's exactly what Kohaku does. Kind of baits everybody from the island villagers in, like making them like focus on her and Ginro, where that's where that lady with the petrification beam weapon comes in to play. And they like, she's about to like try, like she baits him in even more by, she was about to like reveal like what's really going on with the master, and that would be like detrimental to like their whole like scheme and their power structure. So everybody was like, cover your eyes, cover your ears, or like the ambassador said that. And that's also because they didn't want to see them, like they didn't want them to see the weapon in play. But that allowed them to actually get that bait off that Kohaku was looking for, so she could be petrified with Ginro, which was what they wanted. They believe wholeheartedly in their crew, as everybody else does with each other. Like, we're gonna believe in the kingdom of science like we always have. We're completely okay with being petrified for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And that's mainly because we're saving Ginro's life. Like, he's not gonna die. So this is that was a very like climactic episode. Like, it was going everywhere in every direction. Like, that was another very stressful moment, just like episode 1 with like when we were about to revive Taiju and he didn't have his arm for a second. I was like, what the fuck? Like, we can't revive him back with one arm. And then Soyuz all of a sudden just comes in like, oh yeah, I got it. It's like, bro, what? Like, just keeping us on our toes, man. Like, they do such a good job of that. So another spectacular episode. That was really, really good. I can't wait for the next one. It seems like the part 2s of each of these shows, Dr. Stone and Tokyo Revengers respectively, even though Tokyo Revengers feels more like a traditional new season, that's why I'm calling that season 3 instead of season 2 part 2, because Tokyo Revengers feels like it's way more into of like an actual new arc, because it's a completely new like rival, it's a completely new enemy, like all that stuff. But this, like, we're still in the same place, we're still against the same people. So this is why it feels more of just like a part 2. But so far, relating to those things, since these both started up again at the same time, like both started airing around the same time again for their respective arcs, they're both off to a very strong start. Like, it seems like this is like the real like climax of each arc, or since Tokyo Revengers is technically a new arc, it seems like it's already off to a better start. Same with Dr. Stone season 3 part 2, like already off to a super strong start, where the first 2 episodes have gotten me completely back into it and just completely like sucked in. You know what I'm saying? Which is the same feeling I've gotten watching the first 3 episodes of Tokyo Revengers. Like, it's completely got me into it again. That's good. You know what I'm saying? So amazing stuff. Can't complain. That's going to do it for me. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, please leave a like down below, comment, subscribe if you're new, and hit the notification bell so the next one's dropping. I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all be good. Deuces.